Welcome again, everyone. Good morning. This is Fresh, and we are broadcasting from the Countryside Kitchen inside the American Countryside Farmers Market. And with me is Reen Hostetler. Reen, good to see you again.
Good morning, Craig. Nice to be here.
Thank you very much. Good to be here and good to see you. And we've got all kinds of great things coming up on the show today. But first, we want to talk about what's happening later this morning here at the market. And you have food on your mind, don't you?
I always have food on my mind. But right now, with the gardens growing and people getting productive outside, we're thinking about preserving the food that we are growing. And Marianne Leanhart-Cross is going to be here this morning at 10:30 to talk about food preservation. It's Food Preservation 101, so those of us who don't have any clue as to how to do that, she's going to be teaching us what to do with our produce and things that we're growing.
You know, there's a saying, anchored to the rock and geared to the times, and Marianne kind of reminds me a little bit of that saying. She's anchored to what really is important, but she's smart enough to gear her presentation to exactly what we need to hear today.
Marianne is a wonderful resource in our community. She is so knowledgeable, and she's wonderful at what she does. She answers all your questions, and she helps us in so many different ways. So we're happy and wonderful, really excited to have her here at the garden, or at the Countryside Kitchen.
Absolutely.
And the garden.
And the garden, right. Well, I'm pretty excited about what's going to be happening next weekend. Lots of folks out there are talking about turning trash into cash in your super gigantic market yard sale.
Another way to help in these tough times, go through your basement, go through your attic. For me, I just go through my house in general, and there's always some things that someone might find as a treasure. We are having the yard sale the 19th and the 20th. We are still looking for vendors. You can rent a 10 by 10 space for just $10 for both days, so that's a great bargain.
You can't find a better deal than that, even in these neighborhood garage sales. And you're going to get a whole lot more foot traffic here than you would in any garage sale. So keep that in mind and contact the market if you are interested. In fact, if you miss anything we talk about here during this segment, just log on to myfresh.tv, and there's a link there to the American Countryside Farmers Market. Well, tell us a little bit about Italian appetizers. That's coming up next week, too.
Right. On the 20th at 11 o'clock in the morning, we have a class on Italian appetizers. So we're throwing a little bit of an ethnic flair into some of our classes, and those seem to be very, very popular.
All right. Last question for you, Reen. Give me some dirt on what's happening with the quilt garden, can you please?
Our quilt garden is starting to be colorful. Of course, when you put them in, you're just putting the plants in. The flowers aren't blooming yet, but it is all planted. It looks gorgeous. We've had lots of people come to visit it already, and it has taken a great effort to do that. So I would like to invite people to come out and check it out. We actually put in 3,168 plants. We have ageratum, dusty miller, blue salvia, rudbeckia, and red petunias. So it's absolutely gorgeous.
And how much dirt altogether out there in that quilt garden?
Oh my goodness. Well, I can't fathom this much dirt, but 720 ton of topsoil was brought in originally to create the slope. This year we made it a little bit more of an angle so that it's easier to see and to take pictures of. Of course, we want people to take pictures, and we would encourage them to come back more than once because gardens change every day. So we are part of the Elkhart County Quilt Garden Tour. This is a free tour. There's 26 locations. You can go on our website to find out more information about that as well. But it is for gardeners, for quilters, for anybody. It's a wonderful event that we do every year through October.
It's cool. It's really neat. Well, check it out. Reen, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Reen Hostetler here on Fresh from the American Countryside Farmers Market. We'll be back